Hi, my name is Alice Bull. I'm a happily married mother of two with over 14 years of scrapbooking experience, and I love to scrapbook. I want to share with you my 5 tips for scrapbooking success. But before I do that, let's consider why scrapbooking is important. When it comes down to it, most scrapbookers will tell you that whether or not they enjoy the creative side of scrapbooking, they want to share their story, document their life, and preserve their memories. When I create a scrapbook page, I'm sharing an important part of my life, and I tell the story of how we live and how we love. So let's get back to those 5 tips for scrapbooking success. Tip number 1 is journaling. Journaling is key. Your story matters. Tell your story on your scrapbook pages. A scrapbook without words is really only a pretty photo album, and you can quote me on that. It doesn't matter if your story is about taking the kids to the park or about your personal battle with breast cancer. If it's important to you, it deserves to be told. Your story matters. To make it even more meaningful, use your own handwriting on your pages. Tip number 2. Photos. Choose one photo to focus on. This should be the photo that best tells your story. You don't need to use every photo. Let your extra photos act to embellish your story. Tip number 3, titles. A title is an opportunity to share the theme of your page. Think about what your story is telling and choose the most meaningful title. Don't forget that a title is also an embellishment, so feel free to have a little fun with it. Tip number 4, design. Don't let design scare you. Use design to share the feeling of your story. There's tons of design tips. You can use sketches, you can use the visual triangle, you can use coordinated and professionally designed papers and embellishments. And don't forget to scrap lift. You can scrap lift from other people or from yourself. Just find layouts that you like and use the design elements on your own page. Tip number 5, embellishments. Do you love this part or does it scare you? Focus on the story that you're telling. Find things that relate, or let your creativity shine. Go heavy on embellishments if you love them, or use them sparingly if it's not really your comfort zone. Don't forget, easy ways to embellishment. You can use memorabilia, use your quotes, and use definitions. Journaling, photos, titles, design, and embellishments. Those are the 5 key elements to consider for scrapbooking success. I hope these 5 tips will help you achieve success in creating more meaningful scrapbook pages that share the story of your life. I love to help people find ways to share their stories. So if these 5 tips have been helpful to you, please feel free to share this video with friends and family that could benefit too. As always, you'll find more useful tips and ideas for scrapbooking at scrapbookwonderland.com.